So hi and welcome back, and yes, now we're doing this really strange video what I'm doing with the Kodak Gold film. So many years ago, it must have been in the about 1995, so it's quite a long time ago. I did a print of a slide onto colour negative paper because I used to be able to print colour. I did that, and then I had some Fujifilm and I took a photograph of the picture, which was in negative, which then created a positive on the negative film. And I'm wondering if I could do it again, but obviously this time taking the shot with a digital camera, inverting the colours and then photographing the screen of what I was doing. So that's why I need lots of colourful things to do it with. And there's going to be a few things I'm going to do as I'm doing this process. One of the things is you bump up the saturation and also you overexpose the negative slightly, and that gives it more of a chance to get some sort of positive image. Now, it's not going to be like a colour slide, but it'll be a really fun, weird type of thing. So that's why I had this bar. The other reason I'm doing it today, I want to eat this bar because I'm really in a sweet tooth mode. And obviously, we've got these rainbow drops. Rainbow drops, and I've already had a pack of those, so that'll be one of the inner packets I'll be photographing. And the idea is I'm going to put the rainbow drops in here and photograph it, and I've got a small little setup that I can do them. I'm also going through a load of photographs I've got to save, just doing lots and lots of photographs. I'm going to go through some, and I've got some nice ones of neon lights, so we'll try that, and we'll try different things that are quite colourful, and hopefully in a few weeks' time, when I've got this all done, you'll get to see these colour negatives with a semi-positive image on them. I'm sure other people have done it before, but I just thought it was fun to do. Anyway, let's get on. Okay, so I just wanted to show you the little setup I've got, and I'm not going to be taking the photographs of this camera. This is my Sony a6700. I've got a Sony a7 III, which has got a macro lens, and all you're going to be photographing is this wham area here, and I just need to get that set up on this tripod. So the plan is then not to show you all the photographs I'm taking, but actually just show you the two I was planning to set up anyway. And then what we do is we take them into Affinity Photo, we put them into a negative, and then I photograph my monitor with the negatives, and then theoretically we should get a positive on the actual film itself. So the idea is I'm going to use probably going to use my OM20 for that, but we'll see what happens. Now, I was thinking that might look quite good, but I don't think it will. Perhaps I'll change it to a yellow background. Perhaps I won't do the shot at all like that, but I've got lots of other things I can pick and choose that I can photograph anyway. So let's get on, and the next thing you'll see, hopefully, is the developed film and me showing you what I've been able to do. Actually, I might show you the stuff I'm doing photographing the screen as well. Okay, so we're just going to quickly look at the colour photographs I've got that I'm going to change into a negative, and then we're going to photograph the negative off the screen. So it should then generate a positive or some sort of positive image on the actual negative itself. I hope. Did before. Let's see what happens. So these are all the positives I use, but I've got an output folder, and these are all the negatives, and they're all that way around is because I don't want to keep on moving the actual, resetting things so it's in a portrait rather than a landscape. But I'll show you a couple of them in the negative format. As you can see, that's really quite haunting just the way that is. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick demonstration of how I change it, because it's not just a case of inverting it. There's another change I like to do as well. So let's get and watch that. Okay, so I've decided to use one of the photographs I took on my mobile when I was in Amsterdam last year. Funnily enough, these elephants are currently, while making this, are actually at Battersea Power Station and around Battersea Power Station. So I've seen them all a year before. So all I'm going to do is quickly show you how I convert this into a negative. It's really quite straightforward. So first of all, we're going to invert the actual positive into a negative. So literally just click on invert, click the button, and it inverts. And then all I do then is go to HSL, and we'll click on default, and what we'll do is we'll change the actual saturation, and we tend to knock that up to just under 50. So I go to, say, 43. That's it. And then all I do now is I will export this as it is, and then I'll take a photograph of it on the screen. I'm probably going to use my Minolta X300 because I've not used it for a while. Anyway, the next time you'll see me, I theoretically should have positives on a negative. Okay, so this has been absolutely weeks in the making, and yes, it's all out of focus at the moment. You'll see. So can I put a type of a positive image on a negative? And the answer is yes, I can. And obviously there's the orange dye of the negative, colour negative, but you can certainly put a positive image on, and some of them look really good. Now I'm having to do this way because I'm having to pin them down with my fingers. They're curled up and I didn't want them in the sleeves. So I'm going to show you the first ones just to prove that, and I'm going to put them in the holder so they'll sit flat and we can go through them a bit closer. Okay, so now I've got them in the holder when I normally do my normal scans with negatives. This is how I do it. But you can just see there is a positive image on these, and some of them work better than others. But I was just trying different types of things with different bright colours, and this one, I know it's the wrong way around, it's just going to be easier for me to show you like this. This was in London. It was a photograph of a mural on a wall near St Pancras Station, and there you go, you can see the Queen, you can see a what's his name, Mr Bean, and Shaun the Sheep, and they're all there. Now I'm just going to show you a few more. So this is the kind of spooky image I took of my friend's daughter Lilia, and this was just like in one of those gaps we had in the bad times, and I was able to go out and do some photography. So you can see it's funny, it doesn't look as good on the screen as it is in real, so when I look at it in real it does look a lot better. And remember, this is a photograph of a negative screen, okay? And the ones that I did, I'm just going to check that's in focus. Yeah, and these are the ones I did when I was showing you the prep earlier on, and remember the wham bar as well. So it is quite an interesting effect. It's quite time consuming, and having to change over from the negatives, or having to change over from the positives to the negatives, and then doing that in the photo editor, and then photographing the screen, and then sending off for development. I wonder what they thought of the processing lab when they got it and saw it come out like this with the with almost like a positive image. Some didn't work as well. I thought that one may work. Oh, it doesn't too bad. I think that was when I was in France when I did that photograph. But as I say, let's have a look at a few more. So some of these were taken on my phone originally, and this was at Elephant and Castle. So if you know anything about music from the 1980s, it wasn't very far from here. And I've actually been there. I think I photographed it in one of my older videos where they filmed the music video to Come On Arlene. And as you know, I do the Doctor Who tour, and some people turn up in costume, and he's dressed as Colin Baker, although he wouldn't have been of an age to watch the original Colin Baker, as he likes to cosplay, and I thought it was really cool. And right at the end there, we've got some chilies. So as I say, this isn't the best. I'm going to take a few shots of these, and I'll put them up at the end screen.